Thank you very much. All right, thank you everybody for coming out here. All right, yes, I am William Costa, the Libertarian Candidate for Labor Commissioner this year. I've got three main focuses, or three main issues I'm looking at. First of all, education, and I'm not just talking about job training education. I think that the Labor Department needs to be, if a local school board wants it, to be an assistant in helping to teach basic monetary policy and fundamental economics to our students. It's not enough to teach a young child how to get ready for a job or an occupation. Not only do they need to know how to perform a task, but it's also equally important that they understand how money works and how economy works, because if they don't, then all they're doing is just working for the state. The other issue that is very important to me is we have to address regulations and mandates and government legislation governing businesses. Far too often what happens is the large corporations and elected officials get together to write regulations, and all that happens is the elected official gets a piece of legislation or mandate that they can take home and be proud of, and the large corporation gets a competitive edge over their small competitors that either are that have not started yet or are in business. I say if we're going to have regulations and mandates, they have to have value and meaning to the people, or actually serve the purpose that they're there for. Also, the other thing that's going to set me apart from some of the other candidates in this race is I totally oppose federal grants for businesses of any kind. There is no way that we should be giving money to a healthy company or a company that's failing. Many times one side likes to give money only to businesses that are successful and actually don't need the money, because if they're a successful company, they don't need federal dollars. Because all grant money is printed money. It's either your tax dollars that's mixed with printed money given to a company to employ people to work for wages or dollars that are basically devalued and have no meaning. So why should we be doing that? I'm not totally opposed to the state giving out money because they can't print money, and the money that they're giving out actually is locally controlled. So that's a little gray area that can be a room may be made for. And also, what makes me qualified is for the past 27 years I've worked with a family-owned business, i.e. my parents. We started a fresh pasta manufacturing company, and we actually take raw material and turn it into a finished good that other people want to buy. We need more of that type of business in Georgia. We need more manufacturing. We need to create stuff. Whenever we send jobs, we all know, I think everyone here would agree that when we send manufacturing jobs overseas, all we're doing is sending our money overseas and thus making our money worthless. Well, to get manufacturing jobs back, it's going to take a couple things. One is we have to address the tax structure. And in Georgia, we need to address the corporate income tax. Yes, we need to address the individual personal tax, but I think if we put enough pressure on our state representatives, we can actually maybe get rid of the corporate income tax. And no, that's not favoring businesses, that's favoring consumers, because the consumer is the one who pays the tax. And we've got to make it easy for businesses to open in Georgia. The other way of getting businesses to open in Georgia goes back to the regulations and mandates. We have to make sure that we don't have unnecessary regulations that are preventing businesses from getting started, that are preventing businesses from expanding so they can put in more jobs. And we need to actually take on the federal government. We need to look at some of these regulatory agencies and make sure that they actually have our best interest at heart. Not only that, but they're funded by your tax dollars and the printed money. So that goes back to monetary policy. If more people understood what monetary policy was, they'd be more upset about the way the Fed is working. They'd also be more upset about the Federal Reserve banking system. Thank you very much. Have a great day.